This beer is the highest ranked beer, rated beer, on Untappd at the moment. And I was talked into buying it. It's by Northern Monk. So let's take a look at it here on Scott Reviews Things. Wow, it's cold. Cold and miserable. Wet, cold and miserable. Hello, welcome back to Scott Reviews Things. Hope you're all keeping really well. My glasses are dirty. Here's what it is, isn't it? Now, Northern Monk. Let's talk about Northern Monk. Let's talk about this beer first. So, I was in the brewer's tap on Sunday. Must have been Sunday. Might be Sunday, might be afterwards. Can't remember. Got a £10 voucher for Christmas from Wanda and Leah, and for the brewer's tap. Snowing? Not yet, love. Wanda wants snow. Don't get snow usually in the UK. So yeah, got a £10 voucher for the brewer's tap, and I try and buy beer that I wouldn't normally buy because it's normally north of what I'd normally pay. So we were in the brewer's tap, local brewer's tap, in Milton, and guy says to me, a guy called James, he says, "Oh, they've got the highest rated beer in the UK in at the moment, Scott." I'm like, "Are they? What is it?" It's a Northern Monk Patrons Project beer. I'm like, Northern Monk. He's like, "No, it's supposed to be really good." I said, "How much is it?" He went, £9. I went, "Fuck off." Fuck off. But he kept badgering me, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up. So I used my voucher, and I bought a round of drinks as well. So for me and Wanda, I think. Just me and Wanda? Can't remember. Anyway, irrelevant. So it's £9, and I was like, well, it's on your head now, James. If this is shite, it's your fault. Now, Northern Monk, once one of the most revered breweries in the UK, I think we can all say. If you saw a Northern Monk beer appear in your supermarket, you're almost guaranteed a pretty decent bloody beer. Now, it's a slightly different kettle of fish, isn't it? Let's be honest. They've gone down the adjunct heavy supermarket fodder route. But I'm told that if you pick up the Patrons Project beers, again, then they tend to be pretty good. And at £9 a can, I'm hoping this one's going to be good. It's called Immortal Vortex. Now, there was a version before this that was called Infinity Vortex, I do believe. And apparently it was absolutely outstanding. So here's the can wrap. I think we can all agree. Superb can wrap. And it's an anniversary beer. Patrons Projects, #community, #collaboration, #creation. Now, this is collabing with two New York breweries. Both got fantastic reputations, which is Other Half and Equilibrium. And the artist, I think Tank Petrol is the artist that does the artwork on these cans. And this is, so it's Immortal Vortex, and it's coming in at 8.2% ABV. And it's a Patrons Project Anniversary Immortal Vortex, double dry hopped, double IPA. It's got Citra, Eldorado, CGX, Mosaic, Luminosa, and Crush HBC 586. It's one of these peel and reveal jobbies. Really should stop biting my fingernails, otherwise I ain't going to get it out. The peel and reveal. Let's have a look at the can art. I have looked at the can art. The can art is absolutely tremendous. I think we can, for £9, I fucking hope so. All agree. And it's got a load of, so there's the full wrap. And there's all the bump on the inside. I will try and read some of it to you. And it says, Beyond Infinity is immortal, our third release celebrating 7 years in the Patrons Project and one of our most popular series of all time with Tank Petrol. This beer is a reimagining of Infinity Vortex, which remains one of our highest ever rated beers and one of the most popular IPAs ever to be brewed in the UK. We didn't want to mess with such a winning concept too much. We've taken all that we've loved about the Vortex releases that came before and turned things up a notch into double dry hopped double IPA territory. We've also introduced a brand new hop variety that all of us in the brew team are really enjoying. Crush, not the wrestler. Crush brings a fruit bowl of orange, guava, peach and berry, a perfect addition to already tropical delight of the hop bill of featuring Citra, Mosaic, Eldorado, Luminosa. The result is a super smooth double IPA with aromas of stone fruits and mega tropical flavours. And then it's got a load of our bottom. I'm not going to read all of the Vortex stuff out. You can pause it if you want to read the rest of it. So this comes highly recommended. I think it's something like 4.2 something on Untappd currently. I'll be the judge if it's any good. Let's get it and have a look at it. Do like a double IPA. Don't have a tremendous amount these days. We'll get some out and then we'll get the rest out in a minute. Immortal Vortex from Northern Monk, Equilibrium, Other Half, and Tank Petrol, which I think is the artist. So in the glass, yeah, it's good, looking good. I'm using my Disruptionist brewing glass. That looks absolutely fabulous. Chicken stock, slight finger of tighty whitey on the top. Let's go for a nose and see what delights we get for our £9. It smells very dank and sweaty, which I'm into that. Sweaty, dank. Peachy, stone fruits, citrusy with some orange, sort of hoppy. It smells lovely. So yeah, cheers. Wow. Who said Northern Monk were incapable of brewing decent beer these days? That's fantastic. Really is very, very good. Let's get it all out. I mean, let's just glory at that glass of beer. Tropical. Really hoppy, but really pillowy soft in the mouth. Nice sweetness comes up front from those malts, and then you get hit with those really tropical, bursting with flavour, berries. There is some peach and stone fruits in there, some citrusy flavours, a lot of orange, just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And then it tails off. There's nice bitterness in there, but it's not a huge amount of bitterness. Absolutely zero sign of 8.4 was it? 8.2? 8.2, nowhere to be seen, mate. You'd be easier finding the world hide and seek champion. we'll have Putty coming out very soon. The yearly release of Putty. Don't know if I'm going to pick that up yet. I'll have a look at it, see what the price is. But it's going to do well to beat that, because that is absolutely, I can see why it's rated so highly on Untappd. It is really, really decent. That's doing everything I want a double IPA to be doing. Dank, sweaty, chewy, and just pillowy soft in the mouth. No sign of that 8.2%. It's a sessionable double IPA. You have 3 or 4 of them, you're going to be on your back, fucking doing, you know, curly whirly like a spinning top, trying to spin yourself into the ground. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Would I have paid £9? Probably not. I had my voucher. Am I glad I used my voucher on it? Absolutely, 100% I am. It's a glorious, glorious beer. If you've tried, I didn't have Infinity Vortex. If you've had Infinity Vortex and this one, the Immortal Vortex, which one did you think was the best? I can only go. This is my beer. To be fair, it's only the 4th of January. I had a couple last night watching the darts. Well done, Luke Littler. I'm not doing dry January. I'm not drinking as much. I'm doing a 6-mile run tomorrow morning. It's Tuesday. No, it's not Tuesday. It's Saturday today. So yeah, that's glorious. It's gonna take some beating. It's gonna take some beating in the double IPA state. So you've got Putty coming out in a couple of weeks' time. Let's see how good that is. That Immortal Vortex from Northern Monk and Equilibrium and other half breweries is getting a double thumbs up. The famed double thumbs up from Scott Reviews Things. If you've had it, let me know in the comments box. If you haven't and you think fucking hell that's a bit steep, but you see it in your bottle shop, local beer emporium off license, and you've got 8-9 quid to spare, I'm being shot at, then pick it up. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. There's a thumbs up if you like the video, there's a thumbs down if you don't, there's a subscribe button, that's free. It just helps YouTube algorithm if you get more subscribers and all that fucking rubbish. See you soon.